All right, here we are. Final 10 quickly came from the final 11 with the departure of Jenna. So now we are down to 10. Congratulations. You all at least made the jury phase of the game. Yes! Along with Trip, who was voted out in the last tribal council, will also be on the jury. Okay? And that also means drop your buffs. You have merged. What? You have merged. You are now the Orange Tribe, and it will be up to you to decide on your name. Grab a buff.
Nice. Well, can we call it Orangey Orangey? Sure. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
Can we call it the City of Orange?
Orange County.
Oh yeah, that's Orange County. Yeah, that works
Orange
for
County.
me.
Okay, Orange County. Orange County Tribe. That's great.
Orange County.
Where the fuck did you come from?
3, 2, 1. This challenge has begun. Jesse is out. I'm placing right here an advantage in the game. Jeffrey, you're out.
Yep.
You may leave your post and come. The first person to grab this box will get the advantage in the game. 1, 2, 3. Nicholas drops out, goes for advantage. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds to move onto one leg. Okay, take your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg touches the grab. Dave is out.
I don't really feel safe because a lot of the last two people out were people who I've been in with in the beginning who I counted on, and I'm not really trusting the people who I really have made some deals with later in the game, so I needed to take this. You have earned an advantage in the game. At Tribal Council, you may steal one person's vote and use it as your own. Even though I feel kind of alone in this game, that I have some power and leverage, I'm a little worried that this may put a target on me, but I am going to do my best to make people see that this is something that they want me to be on their side with.
Stacy is out. We're down to the final 3. Kevin, Lily, and Kyle. Kevin falls out. And we're down to 2. Kyle's remained pretty steady throughout. Lily's had some really great recoveries though. Lily is out. Kyle wins individual immunity.
Really amazing. Wow. Incredible.
The winner also gets a foot massage.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the day, guys.
Kyle, congratulations on individual immunity. You may not be voted out tonight.
Thank you. Can I drink
The rest
this?
of you, one of you is going to join Trip on the jury. I literally have no one to that.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
This is gonna be a shitty tribe again.
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
But I felt like when we left R06, I felt pretty solid in it. I thought you four would be like really tight.
Right, yeah. And we were until we couldn't. Oh, the challenge? Yeah, it was neat. I knew I wasn't going to win. But here's what happened after the challenge. I literally was bombarded with many people coming to the 4 of us that have had this rough go recently. But I know me, Kyle, and Stacy are definitely solid. And I have like a satellite Corey thing. But I'd like to somehow pick up some people on this next vote.
I'm thinking less about who I want out as it who I'm wanting to stick with. Definitely Roger. You, Stacy, usually Kevin.
I haven't talked to Kevin, so I don't know where he's at.
You, Stacy, Jeffrey, Kyle, me.
Like,
So Dave has been with me since round 1.
okay.
And Jesse and I are the closest out of anyone in this game. So here's my only issue is I can't vote against Jeffrey or Stacy, but just because we've kind of been really the whole time.
Trip and Jenna are the last two people people gone, and like with our 6, like those are like my
Those were your people?
Yeah, they were my people.
Here's the thing, Jenna, very early on when we were over there, Jenna started trying to throw you under the bus to the 3 of us.
Really?
Yeah. So I wasn't sure how that would have ended up going,
Okay.
but I wasn't sure if I was going to go with her or give you that information. The point is moot now.
Well, we really wanted you guys to lose just see where the cracks were. Yeah, so because we had lines of 5 out of our 7 on our team, and then Jenna left, so now we're 4 out of 7 on our team. That's why we want you to be our 5th. We felt like we were coming out of Glendale with like 7 versus 2, and then when Lily's sister left, when Jenna left, kind of changed everything, because now all of a sudden it was sort of an even split going into the merge, 5 and 5.
I trusted you from the get-go, and I
had
wanted to
hoped
work
that,
with
like,
you.
I had hoped
and
that you would
Lily.
come back.
I'm all about you
Yeah,
two.
so Lily and
I don't know Jesse at all, really.
Jesse.
And I don't know Dave at all.
Okay, so Dave isn't a strategic player at all. Jesse will never work because he has no other relationships right now except for Kevin. Kevin is an outcast.
But do you look up anybody, or you know lines?
Well, I guess just the group I came
I'm
from.
gonna go try and eavesdrop.
Okay, yeah.
You guys, type with Jesse.
I just met him.
How's today been going?
Great. I think he's a solid performer.
Yeah, he works. I mean, it's
He
all
works
cut
very
up.
hard.
and,
He's passionate.
Well, Jesse's the one who just won, right? It was just.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, other
Hi.
people I
Hi.
like
How
that
are
I
you
would
guys
love to
doing?
talk to.
Yeah.
Going great.
Everything's great here. How are you, Stacy? How are you, Kevin?
Fine.
Good. Good. I'm glad we're all here in the park.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah. Now what do we do?
What do you think Nick's advantage is?
It's that sandwich. Was that a lie or was that real? Was his advantage that sandwich?
I'm just kind of feeling out where the 2 pockets of people are going to end up.
Was the final struggle thing for Stacey? She hasn't wanted to do it. No, she doesn't. She doesn't want to do that.
I really don't think so because she offered to let me look in her bag and stuff. I was like, I don't need to.
I think if that is.
I was with her every time she was looking pretty much.
So
Not every time.
I think that she's gone out of her way to prove that she doesn't have it first by searching in front of us when it was unnecessary.
What? I'm gonna throw this out there. What if it was Jesse? Because he's kind of been very. I think he's like a likable but quiet guy, and I feel like there's a chance he might come out from the behind the back. And like he kind of like he really like gave it his all. He's like wearing moons right now.
Sure.
And I feel like that's the thing that could like burn people.
At this
votes
point,
away.
he's my least connected person, so I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
If we're gonna vote someone first, could we do that?
Yes.
As a group?
Yes, but what happens if he has an immunity or a double vote?
But we can't be fearful of that.
How's your survivor been?
It's been emotionally, the last 3 have been emotionally disturbing for all of us because it was all very friendly and it was all very sad.
What were you guys talking about over there?
The name that was brought up was
I'm the one who brought it up.
Okay.
So when we were Glendale before, when I tried to talk to him, it was just like kind of like he didn't really like when I tried to talk to him before the challenge, he was like, let's just win this, and I'm like, okay, we don't want to talk about this right now.
He does seem very wary of what people are saying. You know, like even when we were having conversation at the picnic table, like, how old is everybody? He was like, because I was like, oh, I'm 23, and I feel like he was, I don't know.
Like he's
He just seemed like something like he knew my sister and I were lying about something. You know, he knew.
Are you guys not really roommates?
No, we're sisters. Yeah.
I think she kind of slipped up because she said something about her sister and like being here, and then I was like, where is she? Where did she go?
Yeah, she
No, I
said
just
she
didn't
accidentally
realize.
messed up. She said Trip found out.
I've seen him flipping other before.
He flipped on it.
So
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
his history.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Over there was some talk about Jesse.
Okay. This is where it's like hard.
Do you know him?
Not really, but I know him more than Kevin. That's my
Oh.
like.
So Nick has an advantage, and if we have those numbers, so you're 3 plus R 4, because then we can flush Nick out no matter if he has a double vote, and we
Just
can
push him
leave.
out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Because otherwise he's
He's got a thing of some sort.
yes. I at least don't feel like the target is on my head, but I also don't know what Nick's special advantage is, and I hope that we can just flush that out and at least
have all the cards on the table.
Yes.
So we had 4 and you guys have 3.
Uh-huh.
And then there's 3 guys that are out, and one of them has an advantage, but we can flush that advantage out regardless of what it is.
I'm okay with that because I didn't promise him anything. This is the first time he's ever
Just
talked to
say his
me.
name.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we can keep Glendale strong.
That's
just like
fine
you
with
said
me.
in the beginning.
Roger and Jesse just came to me and said we should blindside Nick because he has an advantage. But I still think we should go for the Jesse person because Nick will work with the 4 of us. Kyle is going to end up kind of doing his own thing, but I know Kyle is very tied to us. So when we have the numbers, forget about him. We don't need to include him. But when we need to, we'll bring him back in. Nick has a secret advantage. He's gay. I think he's kind of adorable. I feel like I can work with him. Jesse hasn't really talked to me, so I'm going to vote for Jesse. I know that's going to piss some people off because I had to lie. Guess what? I'm halfway through the game. Had to lie.
You were talking about voting out Jesse.
Just now, they just brought it up in my circle. What am I going to do? Say no?
I said I was going to vote Nick because he's the advantage. And it might be best to like wipe that out right away.
I think so.
We need to tell Kyle that we're friends. I mean, everyone knows.
Everyone knows that, and so some people are
Because they're
pissy
suspicious.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 people, and you shouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I know Kevin and Corey are tight, and like I think Stacy has a thing. That's why there was the tie split with Corey, and then Jeffrey. I think like I get the feeling that I don't know. I feel like they're very tight, and I always get wary of big groups like that. You know.
Jeffrey, no.
There's people who've told me that they're voting the same way I am, and I'm just wondering, can I believe them? Like, I'm trying to dissect these interactions that they've had, telling other people they're going to vote for this person.
So if the 4 of us do Jesse, I get Nick to choose Jesse, that's 5. We need a 6th.
I think Lily will.
All right, confirm that.
We
Lily
just
and
chatted with
Dave,
her.
right?
About
And
that.
Dave, yeah.
Double confirm that all the way out because Kyle's trying to get her to do Nick right
Talked to
now.
Kyle about Jesse, and he was like, not into it.
But the issue is that they want Corey and them or talking about getting rid of Jesse. And I think Jesse's in the alliance.
Really? Oh yeah, he is. He's with. Do you really trust him? 100%. Really?
Yes.
I think.
Let him call. Yeah, trust me.
I think we. Who do we vote out?
You know, there's been a couple people who have said that I might have a target on my head, so
Why?
I don't know exactly why. I don't know. That hasn't been explained.
Hi, they're gonna go, but yeah, I need you real quick on our way out here.
Okay.
And Jesse's right. Yeah, great. Done.
Sometimes you can tell when it's on his like producer voice.
So, we have merged. We are one tribe. At this point, you guys have been on so many different tribes. It's hard for me to keep track. I'm sure it's hard for you to keep track. So we had 4 people left from the new Beechwood. So that's Corey, Stacy, Kyle, and Jeffrey. How are you guys feeling coming into this? Do you feel like, oh, you know, it's 6 against 4, or do you feel like you've been able to make some inroads? Let's start with Jeffrey.
I mean, I don't feel like it's 4 versus 6. I feel like whenever there's a merge, the game always resets. That's something everyone needs to take into account. But I still do have emotional ties to my past, but there is always, you know, there's always the chance of forward movement at this point of the game. It's a new game.
Okay, and Corey, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, sort of the same. I don't feel like it's us v them, as LCD Sound System would say. Yeah, I you know, I feel like we're all just doing our best.
Okay, so for the rest of you, you haven't been to tribal council in a while, so it might be a bit of a shock being back here.
It's been very relaxing the last 3 days. I slept on a pillow. It was great. I got to know some people, and that was really nice. I haven't really you're the only one I have not talked to the entire game. So hopefully I'll be able to stay around to get to know you. As far as the vote, I think I just went with what I heard most people were going with because the game did reset. I don't think there were any like strong, this is our side, this is our side.
And Nicholas, you went for an advantage during the challenge. Do you feel like that was a good move?
Like right now, like yeah, I have the advantage and I know that can paint a target on me, but I'm hoping that people here more see that as this is somebody who's like a free agent, someone we can use, someone who wants to have a group of people with him and have his back.
Okay, and Jesse, how are you feeling? How are you basing your vote?
Nervous. I mean, you never know these things. The vote is going to be based on, trying to play the game as best I know how.
Okay.
Your camera keeps going blurry.
It's too fast, man.
I am voting for Jesse. I'm voting this way because I think the majority is voting this way, although I feel like there's going to be a few Nick votes in there as well.
This is just one of the two names I heard. Going with that for now.
Gotta go with Nick. I just don't trust him.
Oh, I want the small one.
Jesse, 3 Nick, 3 Jesse. Jesse, 3 Nick, 4 Jesse. Nick, we're tied 4-4. Jesse, that's 5 votes Jesse, 4 votes Nick, 1 vote left. Nick. We have a tie.
Oh my god.
If there's another tie, we'll be drawing rocks. So everyone who is not Nick and Jesse will draw rocks, other than Kyle.
You guys know that why I'm a threat. Like, he's like the secret threat. I think he's under the radar, and he's the kind of, like, no offense, but I feel like you can play the game, and I think you're gonna have votes at the end of this. And I think for when it comes to winning, and I think that you could potentially flip like you did on the original Beechwood members when you went to the first merge or first switch up.
All right, Jesse, a rebuttal?
Well, to respond to that last point, I never flipped on them. Aside from that was the first try, but I was never allied with either of them. I've been trying to play this game honestly and good, so. If I'm on the jury now, then that's that. But I also did not campaign for Nick in this, and people who I talked to know that I was actually sort of against that idea. But I voted for Nick just because that's what...
Wait, that's not necessarily true, because you and Roger came to me and said, hey, let's do Nick.
No.
Or was that just Roger talking and you agreeing?
I said at the end of that conversation, I don't know about this.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I guess nobody knows this, but Nick and I that's my first alliance that I made today.
Let's see. I have the immunity either way, and if they're dumb enough to still go into a tie, I'm safe.
Next vote, Nick. 4 Nick, 1 Jesse. Next vote, Jesse. 4 Nick, 2 Jesse. Next vote, Jesse. 4 Nick, 3 Jesse, 1 vote left.
Oh, okay.
Jesse, we have a tie. We're going to rocks.
No!
We deserve this.
All right.
That means they're safe.
So that means that the 2 of them are safe. In order to completely not influence things, I will leave the cards out here.
Everyone pick one first.
Okay, do not look at your card. Do not look at your card.
I'm so nervous right now.
What is the
Okay, the Queen of
Queen of
Spades.
Spades.
So we're gonna start with Roger. Reveal your card. Okay. Dave.
Oh.
Dave is safe. Kevin. Kevin. You are out.
Hey, I'm out. But I made the jury, so that's good.
Okay. And we move forward.
Fair enough. Fair enough, everybody. Fair enough.
So during that whole thing, I was like, should I just vote for Nick? And I was really torn, and at the end I had this feeling to vote for Nick, and had I voted for Nick, I would still be in the game. Unfortunately, we drew rocks because we split again, and I drew the
the bedrock. And I'm out.